All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is you too. This is Pastor Dow. The Messianics are coming to the rescue of their own. And let me tell y'all folks about the Messianics. I want y'all really, truly to pay attention. I want you to get on YouTube because it's going to take due diligence. It's going to take study. You know, a lot of things that people believe today, I call them sacred cows. And sacred cows. It's not that they have any roots whatsoever at all in truth. Most of the sacred cows that people have today, religious biases, are based upon their acceptance of tradition of men over facts and over truth. And when Pastor Dow starts going and start tearing down all your little sacred cows, and I start knocking down your sacred cows or your cowless altars, boy, that pisses people off. And the Messianics are fuming. But this is what I want everybody to do. Listen to me real close, all right? We're going to prove all things and we're going to hold fast to that which is good. Go to a Messianic, look on the internet and look at a Messianic worship service. You will see that these people worship not only the flag of this Jewish Israeli state, but these people have an admiration. They simply adore the Jewish people. And what's happening is that I am clearly defining, according to the King James Version of the Bibles that they all tote and they all carry, that the people that they have so much love for, the people that the United States of America gives military might to, $11 billion a year in our taxpayer money, they give it to them. No telling how much money goes to the Holocaust museums. And the blacks in this country, we don't have one damn Holocaust museum that I know of in the country. And there's at least 12 of them in this country. And the greatest Holocaust that has ever been perpetuated on mankind, the transatlantic slave trade in 1619, it's never even spoken about in the high school curriculums here in this country. It's never even talked about. But remember the Jewish Khazaria Holocaust. And all the admonition and all the adoring that the Americans have with this Jewish Israeli state as the alleged God's chosen people, the perpetrators, God's chosen people. When people begin to listen to me, confusion starts hitting the mind because I'm tearing down their sacred cows. And they all the time try to prove from the Bible that these people are the people of the book, but then comes Pastor Dow. Then comes the Hebrew Israelites, letting you clearly know that you're off in your understanding. And this is tearing down their Jeroboam altars. This is tearing down their Haran and their Jeroboam cowlish altars, their sacred cow altars that they built up, and they just simply cannot take it because, see, what's happening is, that means if you love these Jewish people so much, and you have so much admiration, and you adore these people so much, when you come to find out that you have believed a lie, it's been a setup, and the real true Israelites have been marginalized, they've been ostracized, they have been scattered at every globe. They fit the curses of Deuteronomy 28 all over the Bible. When you see that we have been into every captivity that there's ever been, and when you look at this particular Jewish state, you notice that they all have the same testimony as the scribes and Pharisees had when you read it in the Gospels, and it's this. Listen to me real close. I'm going to give y'all a bombshell. We have never been in the bondage of any man. Go over to the Gospels and read it. You're going to be shocked. Neither have these people ever been in bondage. You mean to tell me that my people been in the Egyptian slavery, the Babylonian slavery, the Assyrian slavery, the Medes and the Persian slavery, the Greek and the Roman slavery, and now when the transatlantic slave trade slavery, or the slavery of America from Marigold Vespucci. You mean to tell me that my people been in slavery all these many years? They left Israel black, and now they're all white. The gig is up. The jig is up, and the world ain't buying it. This truth is like a pressure cooker. It is just too much pressure. And that's telling them, all them, y'all listen to me real close, that's telling all of these messianics who love kissing the boots of these rabbis, love kissing the boots of these transplants, these people practicing replacement theology. That's telling them, wait a minute, if these are not the people, and the blacks were the people, and these are the Israelites that we should be loving and having great adoration and adorning and just adore with all of our hearts, then that means we got to apologize for slavery. That means we have to apologize for the raping, the murdering, the robbing, the pillaging, and the killing. See, the truth is, some of you out there, especially you Messianics, you are the children of the slave masters. And you hate the fact that I'm bringing this history up in your face, because it's all right as long as we keep the lie out in front of everybody. And nobody ever answers the facts that I'm bringing forward. Their feelings and emotions get stirred up. They get all mad. They get upset. And all of them dodge the points that I'm making. Watch them real closely. They never, ever answer the questions. They never, ever, ever address the facts that Pastor Dow is asserting and Pastor Dow is putting out, because it's irrefutable truth that cannot be hid. They making a lot of thunder, no rain. It's amazing. And then we really start seeing these crypto Jews, called Messianics. We clearly see what's in their heart, racism. And it's amazing. I never understood how in the world you could take the blacks from the continent of the land of Ham that has been redefined, Leo Scipius Africanus, or Africa. Bring them over here on ships. Throw the majority of them over into the Ethiopic Ocean that has been renamed the Atlantic Ocean. Put them in chains. Put an iron, a yoke of iron around their neck like Deuteronomy 28 says. Separate families. Rape the women. Kill the men. Brand them. Lynch them. Murder them. I mean, just commit sodomy on them. And yet and still, these people that are under the curses for breaking the commandments of Yah, you mean to tell me, after all of that, fitting the book, fitting the scriptures, knowing who Rome, knowing who Shechem, knowing who Greece is, knowing who Edom is, defining it, just clearly breaking it down from the beginning to the end, you mean to tell me that the black folks today is responsible for all the crime in America? No, you all liars. You all liars. You have robbed this people, my people, of a knowledge of self. You have shut up the keys to the kingdom. But now Pastor Dow, an end-time pastor here, is knocking all the locks off the doors. And not only me, but when I get home, I'm going to include links to videos that brothers who have converted, I'm talking about white brothers who know this truth and are converted, boy, they really break this thing down. We're going to include a whole bunch of links below and let you go and check out their videos. And I would love for these crypto, Messianic, Israeli, Jewish, Benjamin Netanyahu, Aaron Sharon, David Ben-Gurion, false, phony, fake Israelite Jews, and you sorry bootlicking Americans that can't prove nothing you believe. I'd like for you to come and argue with some of these brothers, because these brothers, they got you. They got you, boy. They got it. both male and female. They got it. And now these brethren, because they come out with this truth, they've done their own independent research to get clear on the matter. Now they have even become enemies. Now the white people who are messianics, who hate this truth, who practice collusion, who practice marginalization of the real true people, now all of a sudden, guess what happens? Now they end up hating on their white brothers that actually bring forth this truth. I tell you, it's like a pressure cooker. It ain't gonna never be kept back. It is time. Knowledge shall be increased. Hey, keep the faith. I guess they don't want me to stop it.